Hi guys, it's me here, and let us talk about how to get more protein in your diet. Because we know that protein is so important for building and maintaining muscle strength, keeping our bones strong and supporting our immune system, but it can be tough to meet your daily protein needs. Unless you have an abundance of chicken breasts, salmon fillets, and fancy equipment to make egg white omelets every day. So that's why today I want to share 9 of the best foods that you can eat before bed to help you boost your protein intake overnight. Because I know that one of the biggest challenges to getting enough protein is trying to find ways to do it that are convenient and that fit into your lifestyle. So by eating any of these foods right before bed, you can significantly increase your protein intake without having to cook anything. So let's begin. The first food is Greek yogurt. Now, Greek yogurt has almost twice the amount of protein than regular yogurt. And not only that, but it also contains less sugar. The average plain low-fat Greek yogurt has around 14 grams of protein and only 9 grams of carbs, compared to regular yogurt, which has 9 grams of protein and 18 grams of carbs. In fact, there was a study published in the International Journal of Sports Medicine that found that eating Greek yogurt improved muscle growth and strength gains compared to regular yogurt, despite both yogurts having similar amounts of protein. So you definitely don't need to overthink this one. Just choose Greek yogurt over regular yogurt and you will see some extra benefits from it. You can eat it straight from the container with a little bit of honey, or you can get creative and make parfait with layers of Greek yogurt, berries, and granola. If you're looking to try something new, you can also use Greek yogurt to make a delicious smoothie bowl. My favorite way to do this is to freeze a whole bunch of bananas, then blend those bananas with the Greek yogurt and frozen berries, like mixed berries or blackberries. Then once you have that nice and smooth, you can pour that mixture into a bowl and top it off with your favorite fruits, nuts, and seeds, and granola. The next food is cottage cheese. This is another excellent dairy option that you can eat before bed to boost your protein intake. In fact, cottage cheese is an especially good source of casein protein, which is known for its slow digesting properties. That means it will keep you fuller for longer and provide a steady stream of amino acids, while you sleep to support muscle recovery and growth. According to USDA data, 1 cup of low-fat cottage cheese has approximately 28 grams of protein and 13 grams of carbohydrates. Now personally, I like to eat cottage cheese with sliced peaches or pineapple. It tastes really good together. You can also add cinnamon or nutmeg for some flavor. Now if you don't care for cottage cheese or you just can't digest dairy well, then you can move on to No. 3, which is lentils. Now, lentils are an excellent plant-based source of protein. They're high in fiber and other nutrients, and they're also very versatile. You can add them to soups or stews or salads, or you can make delicious dips like hummus. 1 cup of cooked lentils typically contains around 18 grams of protein and 43 grams of carbohydrates. Personally, I love lentils in a soup because it gives that hearty filling texture to the soup. Now a quick tip to make any soup or stew taste better is to some vegetables in butter or olive oil before adding your broth. Once the veggies start to brown, you'll add the rest of the ingredients and cook the soup or the stew. But by doing this, you will add a lot more flavor to the soup than if you were to just throw everything in the pot at once. Next is almonds. Almonds are a great high-protein snack that you can take anywhere. They're easy to eat, and they provide a good amount of protein along with healthy fats and fiber. Plus, they're packed with many essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin E, magnesium, and calcium. Eating a handful of almonds before bed can help you feel satisfied and prevent you from reaching for sugary snacks. 1 ounce or about 23 almonds provides about 6 grams of protein and 14 grams of fat. Now, since I've been talking about almonds so much on the channel lately, I wanted to give you guys a heads up about a new cookbook I'm working on. I am super excited about this cookbook because I've never written one before. I've been working on it for quite some time now. It's going to be my most personal book yet because I'll be sharing my own recipes, tips, and meal plans based on my own experiences with nutrition and training. And of course, it would be an ATP book if we did intend to include delicious and easy-to-follow recipes that you can make yourself. We have amazing recipes planned out with step-by-step instructions, gorgeous photos, and helpful notes and tips. So if you want to be notified when the pre-order goes live, please go to the website below and enter your email address. Moving on to No. 5, which is chickpeas. Chickpeas are another excellent plant-based source of protein. They're high in fiber and other nutrients, and they're very versatile. You can add them to salads or make dips like hummus, or simply roast them to make a crunchy snack. 1 cup of cooked chickpeas typically contains about 15 grams of protein and 48 grams of carbohydrates. So again, chickpeas are a great alternative to potato chips or other salty snacks. To make roasted chickpeas, just toss the chickpeas with olive oil and seasoning and bake them in the oven until crispy. Now personally, I like to add sumac to mine, which is a tart spice that adds a really unique flavor. Moving on to No. 6, which is quinoa is a complete protein source, which means it contains all 9 essential amino acids. And it's also high in fiber and various minerals like magnesium and iron. It cooks quickly and easily, and you can enjoy it, hot or cold. so it's a great option for a quick and easy meal prep. In fact, I actually have a recipe for a quinoa salad in the description below. 1 cup of cooked quinoa contains around 8 grams of protein and 22 grams of carbohydrates. Next up is tofu. Tofu is made from soybeans, and it's a great option for vegetarians and vegans. It's high in protein and iron, and it's also a good source of calcium. Plus, it's very versatile. You can add it to stir-fries or scramble it like eggs for a high-protein breakfast. 1/2 cup of firm tofu typically contains around 10 grams of protein and 3 grams of carbohydrate. Now to prepare tofu, just press it to remove excess water, then cut it into cubes or crumble it and it in a little bit of oil with your favorite seasonings. Now moving on to No. 8, which is chia seeds. Chia seeds are high in protein and fiber, and they also contain healthy fats and many essential minerals like calcium and magnesium. And if you soak them in liquid, they form a gel-like consistency that can help keep you full and satisfied. To use chia seeds, just sprinkle them over your cereal or yogurt, or blend them into a smoothie. In fact, I have a delicious chia pudding recipe in the description below. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds contains around 4 grams of protein and 4 grams of fiber. And finally, we have edamame, are young soybeans that are often served as a snack or appetizer in Japanese cuisine. They're high in protein and fiber, and they're also a good source of iron and magnesium. To enjoy edamame, you can steam them and sprinkle them with sea salt or blend them into a smoothie or dip. 1 cup of shelled edamame contains around 17 grams of protein and 30 grams of carbohydrates. So there you have it. 9 foods that are loaded with protein that you can eat before bed to help you boost your intake overnight. Remember, getting enough protein is essential for supporting muscle recovery, immune function, and overall health. So add some of these foods to your diet and wake up feeling stronger. Do you and T forget to grab your free guide to intermittent fasting and check out the other videos in the description as well. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.